right, we are live. I'm super excited, and it's gonna be something that we'll do probably twice a week. So I'm planning to try and stick with this and do Mondays and probably Thursdays, but anything like twice a week. And we'll be exploring different plugins, different libraries. We'll see stuff from native instruments, and there's a lot to cover. We'll do that today. There's a whole bunch of stuff from Turia coming up, and there's also stuff from other companies, UJAM, UVI, whatever. And we'll also do some giveaways, just live giveaways, and just prizes or whatever, and we'll see how it goes. So I'm gonna wait for more people to join. If you're watching this later, maybe you want to skip forward, but for now I'm gonna see what's up with Native Instruments, and they've added lots of stuff lately, and I didn't have a chance to cover it. So we're gonna check it out. We're gonna see, stuff like, for example, the 24K drums and 24K keys. Let's see. So I'm gonna load that, and if you have anything that you would like to check, if there's anything you want to see, let me know. I have, I think, everything from Native Instruments. So our focus today is going to be Kontakt libraries, and so we'll get started real soon. In the meantime, I'm gonna head over to their website, and let's see what's going on here. And as you can see, there's a limited time luxury hip hop bundle, so you can get 24 keys, 24K keys, 24K drums, and a luxury hip-hop lip expansion for Machine, which I actually have here, but we'll do a dedicated, I think what we need to do is kind of a dedicated live stream just on that. So we'll explore it. And we also have some other stuff going on here. So for example, I see that they are adding more and more cinematic stuff. So there's the scene bundles or scene Kontakt libraries. We'll check them out. So this is super exciting. And there is a 50% off isotope stuff. So absolutely great. And let's get started. If you were in the live stream, just let me know, say hello in the chat, and let's dive right into this. And so what we have in 24K, so these are part of the Play series. Play series are really fun stuff, and there's couple of flavors. It's either the drums or sort of keys. So let's start with the drums. First of all, this is hip-hop stuff, but definitely you can use it for anything, and it is a full drum kit. I mean, you can play this. Cool. Cherry Sound Production. I'm doing good. Thanks for joining. Artem, right? Right, so you can play this like this, or you can go to the patterns, and here you can actually see that we have different drum parts. So if you're struggling, or maybe you need some shortcuts, you can use this, like drag and drop. We have intro, so I'm gonna drop the intro right here, in my Cubase. I don't know if you see it. It's behind some stuff, so I'm gonna close this, and I can go and have the main verse right next, and then I can have breakdown and so on. So we can just loop that, right? Just gonna do that. And they have like recommended BPM. So this one is 75 BPM, so I have that matching. And if we'll go in the meantime, we can open up the keys and I can show you what's up with that. Right, so the drums are pretty cool. Let's try another set. So we have another 70. Let's go with this one, the next one, and I'm just gonna replace these patterns. We can play them like this. What I can do is we can latch them, so they will keep on playing. So I'm gonna hit latch, and let's match the BPM. This one is 80. It's a little bit faster. All right, and then the keys. So I'll just, before we dive into this, there's some more stuff to see with the drums. It's not as simple as it seems, but the keys are pretty cool. So all the Play Series keys are based on two layers. We have layer A, layer B, and you are just balancing between them. Right, and you can click the title here, and you can see you have selection A, B, and you'll see what is selected. You'll see this little A right here. So I can change that. And B. And if you really want to go deep inside this one, you can go into the sound pages. And here we have A and B. You can link them, and this is like a little synth, right? So we have layer A, transposition, transpose and tuning stuff. We have bit reduction, right? We have crushing, so that's the bit crusher, that's the sample rate reduction. We have noise, color, and a filter which you can turn on and off, and you have lots of, there are many options here. You can see that we have all the usual stuff that you'll find with native instruments like ladder, SV, and so on. So I can have that, and we have the cutoff. Right, and there's some modulation. We have mod envelope and we have amp envelope. So I'm not going deep into that. Let me know in the comments if you want to dig deeper into this. This is not a simple instrument. It's pretty cool. And also we have sequencer, which you can use either for the pitch, for the velocity, for the macros. So there's tons of stuff that you can do here, and you can program your own macros right here. Right, and let's go back to this one. So again, I can pull in the drum part. You get it. So if we'll go into the drums, I want to show you something else before we move on to the next things from Native Instruments. So if you go into the kit, so this is the main, this is where you see the instruments, kick, snare, right? All these guys, some macros. But if you go into the kit, you'll see that we have 16 pads, which you can, I mean, I don't have my machine right now set up, but you can replace each and every one of them. Just select whatever kick you want and create your own mix and match. And you'll see the categories here. So this one is a kick, snare. Let's say I want to change the snare. I can replace that one with this one, for example. Right? And if you double clicking to this, right? I'm just double clicking, you'll see the sample and you'll see lots of things that you can do here, including effect change. So we have an EQ and then none, right? So I can click this drop down here and have like, I don't know, let's say so whatever delay or I mean gain, chorus, AC box, distortion, supercharger, bus compressor. Let's see what else we have. Choral, flanger, we talked about. So there's tons of stuff that you can do here. Tape saturation. Right, so lots of stuff that you can do with this 24K drums, and this is very similar to other Play Series drums. So just for fun, let's see another one. Okay, so one that I really love is 40's very own. If we go to 40's very own, this one, let's see what's the BPM here. That's 75. Fine, we're pretty close here. So let's go into patterns again. It's very similar. They all look the same. All right, let's grab this one. And I'm gonna close this. And I don't know if you can see, maybe my camera is just blocking the view. So I'm gonna move stuff. Let's move the camera a little bit. I'm gonna put this one here, this one here. Cool. Yeah, I think we're good now. So you can see the pattern right here. Right, it's pretty nice. And then of course you can change that. So that is the same Play Series stuff. And what I love about this, it works very well with different other libraries. So let me show you something else that was just released recently. That's the gem bass. Let me see where is the product page here. Product, and we can go and find that new. So few things. Let's see what's new and just check them out. Let's see, jam bass. Right, so that one is new. And that's I don't know, let me know in the comments, in the chat, if you recognize what what kind of bass is that. That's the classic sound of iconic offset bass guitar. Right, so I'm gonna load that one. Let's just go and see. So I'm gonna go deep muted. No, I'm not doing beats on daily basis. That's a good question. I'm doing some music now for. I'm doing some music now, learning to do some compositions for media. Unfortunately, I don't have enough time during the day to make new beats lately, but I am getting back into that, doing some ambient stuff, and so I'm gonna release new beats or new music very soon. Recently, I've been, I mean, the past year at least, I've been very busy trying to build my business around plugins and virtual instruments. So I have my shop, right? And it's I'm gonna put that in the chat, UDI.studio, which is connected to the channel, and I'm working with different companies, helping them to marketing and selling stuff. So that's what I do. That's my niche. I really love sound and sound design, and recently I've been doing some work for Arturia pigments, and I'm gonna do some more. So that's the kind of things that I've been involved in recently. Yeah, it's very tough. Thanks. It's very tough. It's very competitive, and I'm trying to build this new website, so you can check it out, udiaudio.com. If you want to support the channel, you can buy plugins there. I'm representing, I'm working with all these companies, but again, it's thank you, MP. Yes, I saw that. And by the way, if you got my my presets for pigments, then I'm going to add more presets soon, and everybody's gonna get them for free. Free update. So every time I add new presets to the preset banks, you will get them for free. And thank you for buying the samples. And also, by the way, if we're talking about this, I recently released a synth and sound design basics course in Udemy. So check the chat. I just we have this promotion right now, and for recently released. Yeah, and for just $9.99 you can get that. So that was something I was working on recently, just doing. So it's aiming for beginners, for the absolute beginners. If you want to learn all about how to use synthesizers, that's the thing. But let's get back on business. We're here to talk about native instruments and stuff. So jam bass. Let's do a quick overview of what's going on here. First of all, we have patterns, right? So let's play some patterns. Yeah, I replaced the wrong. Yeah, I replaced the wrong one, so I'm gonna go back to this one, 40's very own. Gonna load that. Right, okay, now we're good. So I can drag this one. As you can see, this little cross, I'm gonna drag and drop it here. And now we have like 2 bars. I hope you can hear that. They just work perfectly together. And what we can also do is just change the articulations and things that you can see here. So we have four of them. Let me remove that, and we'll get this one. So I'm gonna just go drop it here. Very cool. So this is jam bass, but what I want is a little bit more traditional type of classic rocker, for example. So let's get that preset, classic rocker, and I'm gonna drag it here again, 2 bars. Let's double that. Very, very cool. And again, what I would like to do is let's duplicate that and get something else. Let's see what else we can get to spice things up. And I'll go into the library and let's see what else Native Instruments have to offer. So recently they've released the Electric Storm, which I covered in the channel. And there's a question by MP. So yes, I have FL Studio. By the way, I am an authorized reseller. You can buy legit licenses for FL Studio in my shop. Let me know if you need some coupons. Anyway, yeah, I'm not an expert on FL Studio. If you want to learn more about Cubase, I can do that. FL Studio, not so much. There's the channel In the Mix, which is absolutely amazing for this. But let's see what we've got with Electric Storm. So this is an 8, I think it is 8-string metal guitar. Okay, so there's all kinds of weird presets. I'm gonna go with this one. It's kind of weird. It's not very traditional metal or anything like that. And then I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do something here, and then we'll go into the jam bass because I do want to show you a little bit from the inside, so you'll see that it has potential and what's included. So now the Storm, again, let's have a listen. Right, and again, you can see that something else that we have here that we don't have in the jam bass, at least I don't see it. We have the key. So there's progression right here. You can see the progression, and you can play and you can change the key. So it's on E. I can change. Let's leave it as is, and I'm gonna drag and drop it right here. So this is 4 bars already. Right, and we can try. Let's try some other presets from this one. I like this deep arp. Okay, so again, there are different articulations. Let's go with this one. So once you select this and you click this cross here, drag, drop it. This is kind of weird. I don't know why it is not 4 bars. Who knows why? I don't know. Yeah. Okay. So maybe I'm doing anything wrong here. That is... No. It's just that's how they did it. So let's pick something else. Desert Sky. Hopefully this one works better. Let's see. Yeah, this one is 4 bars. Fine. Right, and what you can see is if we go inside, let's go inside here, you see that we have this A2, right? And then there's this C note, C1 note, that's the key switch. So basically what I can do, let's close this. So what I can do is I can just duplicate that, remove this, go and select this crescendo stuff here, and there's also different voicing. So there's a lot of things that you can do. I can drag that, drop it here, different voicing. So that's a chord, but I want the progression, so I'm going with this one. I'm gonna put it here. Let's remove this. And now we have this. Right, and you can play with that forever. Let's do something else. Let's add another Kontakt library. And recently what they've done, let's see, let's go back to their website. I want to see what else is new, and we'll go back to Gembase a little bit later. So let's see what we've got here. So all these are new. No, these are not new. We'll go here. Yeah, it is new. Okay, so we have stuff from other companies, like this one from Emergence Audio, which I really love. We have the Claire pianos, which we're going to check for sure in a moment. I'm gonna do that. Let's see, let's show more results. Let's see what else is new. So we have Gem Bass, we have Lip Luxury Hip Hop expansion, we have the keys, 24K keys and 24K drums. We have the Cremona Quartet Bando, which I covered. Yeah, let's see what else we have. So we're gonna check out some more. The Claire piano. Oh yeah, Sin Lotus. So I wanted to show you guys this one. So there's a whole new series of instruments, which is the Sin. I really love them. If you're doing anything that is cinematic, texture, pads, things like that, that's really great. So there are a couple of releases. We have Sin Lotus and Sin Saffron. Let's check. Let's see if we can use, a couple of them. So I'm gonna go and find that Sin thing. Let's see. Sin. So many libraries. Must have missed it. Sin. There you go, Sin Lotus. I'm just gonna load the preset here, and we can play that live. Let's try another one, and then okay, sorry about that. So as you can see, we have the XY blending right here. And let's try the dice. Now, if you go into any of the layers, the layer A or B, we have the sound. So Rising Secrets here, and here we can go golden. Let's close this. We have some macros. And if you want to go even deeper, there's some effects that you can use right here. And let's see, what is this cogwheel? So in the cogwheel, you can set this to be legato. You can go and change the key, right? So this is cool. You can set this to be C chromatic, or maybe C minor. And there's the aftertouch things that you can do. And by the way, you can control the XY pad with CC11 and CC1. So CC1 is your mod wheel. Let's close this. Let's try blue wind. So much fun. So this is the scene Lotus, and let's replace that with the other scene. We have scene Saffron, and then we'll try some more stuff. So let's see, Saffron. Where are you? There you go. I'm gonna load it up, and let's have a quick listen. And also, by the way, if you're in the live stream, in the chat, let me know. Say hello. So as you can see, this is the direction of many Kontakt libraries lately. I see this in many companies is doing things like that, where you have simple controls, but the underlying sounds are very rich. So you can see that there's not much you can do. There's some motion that you can control, and there are some macros here. You can turn it on and off. And you can set what this XY is doing. You can see it right here. Right? I can just click here and create that. So if you hover on top of the tape, let's say the tape here, I'm going to turn it on, and you see this little icon right here. So I'm going to click and drag up, and now you can control this tape with the XY pad. This is 40s drums. This is jam bass. This is storm. Storm, whatever. What was it? Electric Storm Deluxe. And then we have some other stuff. All right. So let's see what else we have. I'm going to just, again, go into the gem base. I wanted to show you a couple of things. So we have the patterns and things, but many people miss the fact that you can load melody preset, which means that you can play you can play the bass yourself and program your own MIDI. Right? Yes, I can do that. Let me try and get my voice. Okay, is it better now? Am I sounding better? And I can definitely get the mix. Let's see. Okay, let me know if now you can hear me much better. And I'm going to just get the mix down for the Cubase. Thanks for telling me. It's very difficult to get it right, and I have no idea how I'm sounding. Okay, is it better? Okay, now I speak and play. Okay, hope it's better. Okay. Thanks for the tip, Martin. All right. So, yeah, I think one of the things that people also miss about the basses and the guitars is the fact that they actually have lots of control over the audio, the signal. So you can have the bridge, the neck, the tone. If it is mic'd, so there's DI and there's miking, right? And then how the muted sounds, muted notes sound, some fret noise, gating, noise floor, and all that. And also we have the effect chain. So right now there's not much here. I can click this and see the selection of stomp boxes. We have pedals. So you can add color, right? And we can add a compressor, right? Let's see where the compressor is. Limiter, fast comp. Right, so there's tons of stuff that you can do with these guitar the session guitars and the basses. You just need to know where things are, and there's also playback section and some sound presets that you can load. Right, so if I'll go into the sound presets on the top and get let's say bold amp, then you'll get different settings here for the DI, miking, and the effects chains. Right, and so let's see some other stuff that they recently released, and these are their pianos. So let's go there. Just gonna remove this, and so let's see, we have the Claire and the Claire Avant. So the Claire is a wonderful creative piano. I'm gonna select that. Let's go with the Claire, but it has that same engine that you will find in other instruments like I think Noir and maybe Piano Colors. Because you see, I don't know if you can see that, we have the piano, then we have the particles. Let's play that. Right, we have the piano. Right, but we can turn on the particles and select some presets for that. And there's algorithm right here, so I can go. But everything starts from the particle presets. So we can go with, let's go with this bowed pad. And there's a mix right here. So I can have more of the piano or more of the particles. Right, and let's try something else. Again, always on the run. So you can hear the particles. Cool. And if we'll go and let's check some of the presets here. For example, fragile. So there are some noises. You can even hear the pedal. I'm just using the sustain pedal here. And here, if we'll go into the piano page, you'll see the anatomy here, and we have resonance, just a sympathetic resonance. We have overtones we can turn on. And some noises, the pedal noises, the mechanical noises, and so on. So this is very versatile and very, very cool piano. And I really love it. Very creative. And especially if you're looking for something that is unusual. And the other piano, the other Claire, let's close this one. I'm going to go back to the library. You see that we have Claire and there's the Claire Event. So this one is a little bit more creative. And also very new. Right, if we go into the product page, you'll see a lot of information in the background of this one. So Claire Event, let's go here for a second. And so this one is experimental sequel to the Claire Grand Piano. And you can get both of them, unique sound captured through unconventional techniques and so on. So all the information is here. And there's also a pattern tool right here that we need to explore. So let's see how we get there. The pattern. So we have space, particles, we have the piano, and we have the main. Yeah, and space here. So there's a lot of things that we can do. In the particles, can turn it on or off. And you can just clear all that. So again, there's something that I'm missing. I need to read the user manual, which is how to get into the the pattern tool. So I need to do that. Particles, yeah, all right. We'll see that in a dedicated video, I guess. Yeah, we'll see that some other time. Again, let me know in the chat if there's anything that you guys want to see, and I'll do my best to show you. And yeah, this is pretty cool stuff here. All right, so we have that. Nice. So let's see what else is new by Native Instruments, and we can cover quickly here the Cremona Ensemble. Maybe I'll show you guys this one. Yeah. Let's see what else. So we have the Cremona Ensemble, and yes, the Discoteca keys, which we can check, and there's some expansion. The Mojo upright bass, I think I have that one. That is from Vir2 Instruments, and it's very good. So check my channel for the review for this one. There's the Kitara, which I didn't really cover, and we have Faded Reels MPC expansion, which I don't have. Yeah, so what else? What else, guys? Let's go back to library. No, we'll do it here. Let's go back. I'm gonna close so we don't have a mess. Go into library. Okay. Yeah. So we have the Cremona Ensemble. Let's see where that is. Cremona Ensemble. It's under C. Cremona Ensemble. There you go. I'm gonna load that one. So the Cremona Quartet was released as a 4-piece or 4 separate libraries. And what they've done here, and you can check my channel again for a video covering this, they've included all the 4 members in one in one very cool library. So we have 2 modes here. We have the auto divisi and we have the unison. Auto divisi, as you can see, as I play towards the low keys, then we'll get the cello and the viola and so on. And if I go to the high keys to the right, then I will get the violins right here. As I go down, right, and if I go into unison, we get them all. Right, and what we can also do, by the way, is go, for example, with the shorts. Let's try the shorts. So here we have spiccato and spiccatissimo. Right, and if you will use the keys, the key switches, you can just change the articulations. So I'm going to do that. We have pizzicato. Right, and then we have spiccato. Right, and then we have spiccatissimo. Cool. So that was the longs and the shorts, and we have modern ensemble. Let's try that one. So again, really excellent kind of library if you're looking for authentic sounds. So you can see that we have these articulations here, and you can change them for each of the instruments. So I can go to the cello, and so this is the cello, and this will be spiccato. And then I'll go to the Amati viola, and that will be marcato. And then to the Grumeri violin, that will be sustained vibrato. And finally, the Stradivari violin, that can be sul ponte. Right, and then I can close this. And again, we are on autodivisi. I can work this with unison. Very cool. So we covered a lot of ground here, and we're getting closer to the end of this live stream. And if you have any questions, if there's anything that you guys want to see, let me know. And again, reminding you guys, I have a new... Oh, by the way, you know what? I'll give you a free pass into my crash course on Vito. I think that's going to be cool. Let me see. Yeah. 1 second. I'll give you a coupon for my crash course on Vito. It's a small course in Udemy. You can definitely check it out. Let's see. Gonna create the coupon for you guys. And there you go. Okay, so you can use this this coupon and get my crash course on Vital Synth for free. Yeah, the Cremona Quartet is pretty nice stuff. It's very good. So definitely check it out. And I find myself using the violin, the Stradivari violin, from time to time. But you know what? To end this, let me show you a couple of things that are not from native instruments, but are definitely Kontakt libraries. Couple of things. So first of all, we have something new from Cinematic Alpha, my good friend Andrew Fly. So he created this Deus Ex Machina Fulgura, which is a sort of a pattern engine for cinematics. I hope you can hear it. All right, so there are many loops here and many patterns. Let's move to 120. And here again we have two layers, and for each one you can select the underline. Oh, there's a very big jet flying over my head right now. I don't know if you can hear it. Right, so this one is pretty cool, and I have a video covering it. And something else just for fun to end this video is stuff from Emergence Audio, and I have many of their libraries, and they are very cool cinematic textures kind of libraries. So let's see. For example, this one, cello textures. I'm just gonna go with the first one. Let's try another one, a peaceful moment infinite pad. And it definitely can go forever. And there's the Epoch Infinite Pad. Yeah, let's see if it goes. Okay, it is loading. Very good library. If you're looking for textures and motion, this one is great. And that is basically it, guys. So let's meet again this week. I'm going to try and do another live stream probably later this week. We'll do something either Wednesday, a little bit earlier, or on Thursday. So we'll see how it goes, but definitely next week, same time. So thank you so much for joining this, and I hope that was helpful for you to see inside Native Instruments stuff. I'm really enjoying this, and I want to say big thank you to Native Instruments supporting my channel and helping me out through different products, and they are just a great bunch of people. So shout out to Mick from Native Instruments, a good friend. helping me all the time and supporting the channel. Yes, so let's do a very quick giveaway. I'm gonna think about a number between 1 and, let's say, 1 and 100. And if you guess, the person that will guess this number closest guess will get a free plugin. I need to check what I have, but it's going to be something fun. So let's do that. I'm going to write down. I'm going to write down on a piece of paper so you don't think I'm cheating. Okay, so I have a piece of paper here. I'm going to write a number. Okay, I have a number. Let's see who gets the closest to my number. So we have 37, we have 57. Okay, let's see who else is going to try their luck. Okay, I'm going to count until 10, and that's it. Okay, 1, 2, 3. No, you already had your guess, Mr. MP. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Ding. Okay, so my number is 77. Okay, I hope you can see it. So our winner is Mr. Artem. So please get in touch with me tomorrow through Facebook, and I will send you a free plugin. I have a couple of choices. We'll see what you like best. Okay, so I have a few things on mind. It's going to be something huge. It's going to be something cool. So we'll see what works for you. So get in touch with me tomorrow. And guys, stay safe and stay positive, make music, and I'll see you guys soon. Thank you very, very much for joining. Peace.